Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's easy puzzle is called That's E in the Corner. That's E in the corner. That's E in the spotlight. I don't know if it's losing its religion. It's by friend number 3, and there's a lot of E's here. Here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit from 1 through 9 such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region. That is a box. All lines in the grid must sum to a different multiple of 3, ranging from 3 to 45. No sums repeat in the grid. Okay. So that means every line in the grid must sum to a different multiple of 3, ranging from 3 to 45. No sum repeats in the grid. We have box borders separate blue lines into segments of equal sums. Those are the region sum lines. Oh, well, interesting. So these have to be in equal sum for each segment. We also have digits along a pink Renban line form a set of non-repeating consecutive digits in any order. So on a Renban line, if you have 3 digits here, this could be something like 2, 3, and 1, and that would be valid. Or you could have something like 2, 3, and 4. That would also be valid because there's no gap in between the Renban line. Also, I believe, yeah, non-repeating. Yeah, he says non-repeating, so you can't have repeats on a Renban line. Also, we have digits along an orange line must differ by at least 4, otherwise known as Dutch whisper lines. So, for example, if this were a 3, this would have to be a 7, 8, or 9, because those are the only digits that are 4 or more away from 3. We also have digits along a green line must differ by at least 5. So these are German whisper lines. So as an example, if this were a 3, this would have to be an 8 or a 9, because the only digits which are 5 or more away from 3 are 8 and 9. We have digits along a red line must alternate between even and odd, so this is called a parity line. So since this is a 5, these 2 digits must be even, because those are the only digits which are those digits are even because this is odd, and you alternate between the parities. And finally, each set of 3 digits along a teal line must be from a different set of 147, 258, or 369. So if you look at your numeric keyboard, it's basically the digits in the left column, 147, digits in the central column, 258, and the digits in the right column, 369. And this is otherwise known as a modulo line, because basically you take the modulo of the digits in the line, and you must have for every 3 sets of digits along a teal line, you have to have 3 digits from 147, one from which is 1 modulo 3, one from 258, which is 2 modulo 3, and one from 369, which is 0 modulo 3. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, for a German whisper line, you can never have a 5 on it. So, and we have in column 7, 3 Renban lines, which take up the entire length of that Renban, of the column, and they're all of size 3. So if you break out the digits, they have to break into the sets of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, on this Renban line. If you try to have any other combinations, it won't work, right? Like if you try to have 3, 4, and 5, 1 and 2 are no longer part of a 3-length Renban in that column. So it's always 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9. Well, on a German whisper line, you cannot have a 5 because if you have 5, subtract 5 or more from it, you get 0 or less, which is not a normal Sudoku digit. If you add 5 or more to it, you get 10 or more, which is not a digit. So that's why 5 can never be on a German whisper line in normal Sudoku. Therefore, 5 has to be here, and this must be a 4, 5, 6 triplet. This cannot be 2. Where is a 2 in column 7 then? It has to be here. So this is a 1, 2, 3 triplet. This is a 7, 8, 9 triplet. Now we know each of these, what each of these lines add up to. 4, 5, 6 adds up to 15. 1, 2, 3 adds up to 6, and 7, 8, 9 adds up to 24. So we have 24 taken, we have 6 taken, and we have 15 taken. This line must be 45 minus 15, which is 30. This line is not 1, 2, or 3, so it's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 4 cannot be any of these. Therefore, it adds up to 39. This set must be 1 through 6, which adds up to 21. We have all of these digits must add up to 45. Because there are the entire box. And the entire box is the set of digits from 1 through 9, which adds up to 45. 1 cannot be any of these. Okay, we need... Okay, so a region sum line, these sums have to be equal. And so it must be 3, 6, or 9 here. Well, it can't be 3 and 3 because that adds up to 6, and we already have a line that adds up to 6. It could be 6 or it could be 9, so this could be 12 or 18. We're not sure which. But it must be essentially a 6 or a 9 because this must be add up to a multiple of 3. If you have any other digit besides a 3, 6, or 9 doubled together, it can never be a multiple of 3. These two digits, okay, so one of these two digits must be 1 and 2 to add up to 3. Actually, how many lines do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We have 15 lines. Does that count for every multiple? 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 2 is 6, 9, 4, up to 45. Yes, so that's all. So all the lines match up to every single multiple of 3 to 45. Okay. That means one of these must add up to 3. Also, here, these digits must add up to 45 because we have we have both of these lines essentially filling out the entire box. Okay, so we can't have 15 and 30. None of those can be... So you can't have 1530, can't have 639, can't have 2412. What else can you have? Okay, this... Let's take a look at this. This cannot have a 4 on this line. Actually, what is this Renban? Okay, so... Right, on this Renban, what can this Renban be? It could be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, the problem is, or three, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, or 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The problem is it requires a 6 every time here, so this cannot be 6. This is 9 and 9, therefore. And this is an 18 length, 18 size line. 2 cannot be here. Therefore, this must to be a multiple of 3. It cannot be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It can't be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Sorry, it can't be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has to be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that adds up to what? This must be 8. So this is 1, 8, 9. And this must be 2 through 7. That means 9 times 3, which is 27. So this is 27. These can't be 2, obviously. These can't be 4. Well, where is the 4 in box 7? It has to be one of these 4 cells, which means this must be a 4 here for the teal line. We cannot have... Okay, so this is at least... This has a 4 here. These must add up to a multiple of 3. So these 2 digits must add up to a multiple of 3. Because if you have any remainders with a multiple of 3, that will not work. Because that will not be a multiple of 3, right? If you try to add like 5 plus 10, or sorry, 5 plus 9. 9 is obviously 0 mod 3, but 5 is 2 mod 3. That will add up to a 2 mod 3 number, which is 14. So this is a 1 mod 3. That requires a 2 mod 3 here. So this is either 2 or 5 here. Well, it can't be 2, because if it's 4 and 2, this line adds up to 39, and we already have the 39 line. So this must be 5. So this is 5, which makes this essentially add up to 45 minus 9, so this is 36. So we have the 36 here. This is 27, 24, 12. This must be 4 and 2, because the only other 2 modulo 3 line is 2, or 2 modulo 3 digit is 2 here. And then we require a 0 modulo 3, so it could be 3 or 6, and therefore this is 3, 6 with 7 here, and 7 has to be one of these digits. Well, we have, if this is 2, 4, this is 2 and 4, and it can be with 3 or 6. If it's 2, 4, 6, that's 12. 45 minus 12 is 33, so that could work here. Or it could be 2, 3, 4, which is 9 here. 30, and the problem is that would add up to 36 here, which is not possible because we already have a 36 line. So this must be 2, 4, and 6. And this adds up to 12. Oops. This adds up to 12. This must add up to 33. So 33, we can't, it's hard to get that one. So, okay, this cannot be 6. This is a 3, 7 pair then. That means, so this is 33. So we have 6. This is 33. We have 6. We have 12. 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, and 45. We need a 42, a 3, and a 9. Well, this has to be the 42 one. So since this is 42, this must be 3, because that's the only digit we can't have to add up to 42. So this is the 42. This then must be either 9 or it's 3. So either this is 1, it cannot be 6 and 3. It could be, so it could be 2 and 7 here. So it could be 1 and 2 to add up to 3. These are both even. So these are both odd. So these are both even. So this is even. It's 2, 6, or 8, which means to add up to an odd digit, which it has to be, which is 3 or 6, it must be odd here. So it's 1, 3, cannot be 5, it's 7. Those are the possibilities. It cannot be 9. So 2, okay, so this is even. It's 4 or 6. This is even. It's 2, can't be 4. It's 2, 6, or 8. And this has to be 4 or 6. That means we have a 4, 6, 4, 6 pair in row 8, which eliminates 4 and 6 in the rest of the row. This can't be 8. This can't be 4 or 6. This is odd. It cannot be 5. It could be 3, 1, 7, or 9 here. This cannot be 1, 5, 7, or 9. So this is, sorry, 1, 3, 5, or 9. So this must be 7, which means this can't be 7. This can't be 7, and these can't be 7. This is odd. It could be 1, 3, or 9. It can't be 9. This is 1 or 3. Therefore, this must be 9. Because this can't be 9 for these cells. This must be a 9 here. So this is 7. This can't be 7 or 9. So this is 8. This can't be 8. So this is 9. These can't be 5. This can't be 5. We can't have 7 here. This becomes a 3, 5 pair in box 7, which eliminates 3 and 5 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 3. This 7 means this can't be 7. So to add up to 3, it's 1 and 2. To add up to 7, to add up to 9, you can't have 3 and 6, so that doesn't work. You could have 4 and 5. You can't have 2 and 7. So this is not 4. 4 and 5, right? Okay. So on this modular line, the one with 2 digits must be 6 and 9. So this is the same set as this, which is the same set as that. So these are the same set. This is the same set as this, which is the same set as that. Therefore, these are the 6 and 9 here. And this can't be 9 because of a 9 in the column. So this is 6, this is 9. That means 6 can't be here. Therefore, on this modular line, we have to have a 6 here. So this is 6. We have, well, we don't know. Okay, so this could be 1, 2 adding up to 3. 1, 8 works to add up to 9. 3, 6 works to add up to 9. And 7, 2 works. So this could be many things. 9 cannot be here, and 5 cannot be here. Okay. These are 2 even numbers. So if this were a 2, 5, 8 triplet, the problem is that they at least one, well, okay, so actually, yeah, this can't be 2 or 8. This must be, this 4, 6 pair eliminates 4 and 6 in the rest of the box. This can't be 1 or 3 because of the 1, 3 pair in the row. So this has to be a 2, 8 pair, which means this cannot be 2, 5, and 8. Therefore, this must be 2, 5, and 8. So this is 5 with 2, 8. This has to be 1, 4, and 7. This can't be 4, so this is a 1, 7 pair, which forces this to be 4. That 4 eliminates 4 here, so it's 6 and 4. This 4 eliminates 4 here, so this is 2, which makes this 4. This adds up to 9, therefore this must add up to 3. This is 2 and 1. This has to be 8. This 1 eliminates 1 here. Okay, this can't be 5 or 6, so this must be 4. This can't be 4 or 6, so this is 5, which makes this 6. Okay. This is a 3, 7 pair. The rest of this 3 eliminates 3 here. So this is 1, which makes this 3. The rest of column 5 has to be 5 and 6. Well, this can't, no, 5 and 3. This can't be 5 because of the 5 in the row, so this must be 3. This is 5, so this cannot be 5 anymore. 3 cannot be here, therefore this is 2, so neither of these are 2. We don't care about any of these marks anymore because we've got all the lines differentiated. Let's see. The rest of column 4 is 2, 6, and 8. The rest of column 6 is 2, 7, and 8. And we don't know which is which. Okay. Where is the 3 possible? So we have 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, and 9 as the possible German whisper lines. Oh, where's the 5? The 5 has to be one of these 2 digits. So either this is 5 and it's with 1 or 9, or this is 5. Okay, so this cannot be 5 because 5 can only be next to 3 numbers on a Dutch whisper line, which would be 1 and 9. So this cannot be 5, which means this has to be 5. This is with 1 or 9 next to it. 5 eliminates 5 here, so this is 3, which makes this 5. This has to be a 3, 7 pair, and they have a difference of 4, so that's fine. 1, if it's 9 here, what digits can it be next to? It has to be next to 1 and 3, right? And in fact, 3 has to be one of these 2 digits here, because 3 cannot be here because of the 3 in column 2. This can't be 3 or 5, so this is 1. That means 1 cannot be here. 1 has to be one of these 3 digits. 3 has to be one of these 2. Well, 1 cannot be 4 or more away from 3, so this can't be 1. This has to be 9. So 9 can only be 4 or more away from 5, 1, 2, 4, and 3. Well, 2 and 4 are already taken, so this must be a 1, 3 pair, which eliminates 1 and 3 in the rest of the box. Therefore, this is 7 and 8. This 2 eliminates 2 here, so this is 8, which makes this 2, not 0. This can't be 8 anymore, and this can't be 2. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so this is 7, which makes this 8. The 7 can be next to 1 or 3. 8 can be next to 1 or 3, so those are both taken. This cannot be a 7. We have a 2, 6 pair in box 7, which eliminates 2 and 6 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 6, 2 or 6, so this one here is a 4. This must be 7. This 2 eliminates 2 here, so that's 6. This is 2. That means this can't be 6, and this can't be 4. Okay. We have 6, 7, or 8 possible in row 6 for this cell, but it can't be 7, so this is 6 or 8. Therefore, 7 has to be one of these 2 cells, which means 7 cannot be here. 4 is one of these 2. 3 or 7. Okay, so the rest of the digits in column 2 are 1 and 9. Okay. That means we have remaining 2, 6, and 8 remaining in column 1. Well, what digit is 4 or more away from both the other digits in this box? It can only be 2. So this is 2, which is next to 6 or 8. 6 or 8 can be only 4 or more away from 1. So this is out of 1 or 9. This is 1. This is 9. These can't be 9. This 2 eliminates 2 here, so that's 6. 6 eliminates 6 in this pair, so this is a 5, 8 pair. That eliminates 5 and 8 in the rest of the box and the rest of the row. This can't be 8. This is 7. This can't be 7. This is 3. That makes this 7. That makes this 8. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so that's 2. 3 eliminates 3 here, so that's 1. This is 3. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so that's 6. This is 8. and therefore this can't be 6 as a 4-9 pair. Okay. Remaining digits now we have in row 3, 1, 3, and 9 remaining. 1 can't be here. So this is 3 or 9. One of these is a 9, guaranteed. In row 2, we have 1, 7, or 8. One of these must be a 1 because you have to have a low digit and a high digit next to each other on a German whisper line, and the low digits being 1 through 4 and the high digits being 6 through 9. Well, obviously 7 and 8 are both high. The only low possible is a 1. So this is 1, which means this can't be 1. This is 7. That makes this 1, which makes this 3. That's a 1. This has to be a 3-9 pair. 1 cannot be here. 1 has to be here. So this is 1. This must be 1 with an 8. 8 can only be next to low digits, so this must be 3 and 2. That makes this a 9, which makes this a 7. The 7 eliminates 7 here, so that's 6 and 7. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 3 and 6. 9 eliminates 3 in the corner. With that's E in the corner. And we have 2 3s in the corners to celebrate the E's in the corner. This 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 4 and 9. 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 5 and 8. That makes this 4 and this a 5. That's in the spotlight, losing its religion, trying to keep eye on you. Yeah, so fairly straightforward. Pretty decent, pretty nice puzzle. Nice little segues into essentially trying to figure out what can be solved where, right? So that was fun. I enjoyed that. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed that solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.